Good morning, California Democrats. How are we doing? First of all, please join me in congratulating our newest young DNC member, Mr. Jason Park. The stakes for young Democrats in this election could not be higher. The choices between the two major presidential candidates could not be clearer, and the need for young Democrats could not be stronger. Young Democrats' involvement in the political process is now more important than ever. Activating young folks in disadvantaged communities and others who have been forgotten and abandoned by our political system is now more important forever. It will be the key to defeating this rising tide of right-wing fascism. During the primary election, young Democrats did our part in talking to voters from the federal to the local level, from the Inland Empire to the Central Valley to Orange County. Young Democrats went above and beyond to make sure voters know when you vote Democratic, you vote for democracy.
Amen.
When you vote Democratic, you vote for workers' rights and reproductive rights and LGBTQI+ rights. When you vote Democratic, you vote to protect the world we live in and the people that inhabit it. A vote for Donald Trump and the Republicans is a vote for abortion bans. It's a vote for more dead trans children. It's a vote for lawlessness and tyranny. And it's a vote to end our democracy. And young Democrats will determine the fate of our democracy. This election will present a choice that will change the course of history. And my fellow Democrats, young voters would choose progress. Young voters would choose to move forward, not to turn back the clock. From protests at college campuses, to voter registration drives, to running for office, young Democrats are energized and activated. And our party needs to harness this energy and excitement. We need to communicate and reiterate to young activists and voters why the Democratic Party is the party of economic equality, the party of social fairness, the party of corporate accountability, the party of reproductive rights, the party of civil rights, and the party with a foreign policy rooted in diplomacy and human rights. From achieving a permanent ceasefire in Gaza, to protecting the environment, to eliminating the cost of higher education, to taking on police brutality. We as Democrats have to be willing to have conversations with young voters about why our party will deliver for all of us. These are difficult conversations, but as leaders, the fate of our democracy depends on our ability to assemble a wide and deep coalition that will reject fascism. My commitment as president of the California Young Democrats is this: we'll continue organizing, we'll continue motivating, we'll continue working with young voters to support President Joe Biden, to keep the Senate, to take back the House. In our state, we will work to keep our legislative majorities, and at the local level, we will play a pivotal role in electing elected officials who represent inclusive, pro-housing, and progressive policies. These are the values of the Democratic Party. This is what's at stake in this election. We can't afford to sit on the sidelines, and we will not back down to Donald Trump and his odious machinery. Together, not only will we protect the legacies of the New Deal and the Great Societies, but we will build a future we can be proud of. And that, my fellow Democrats, is worth fighting for. So let's keep knocking on doors. Let's keep hitting the phones. Let's finish strong. Let's leave it all on the line. And together we will win. Thank you, Democrats.